right, so get this. Former President Trump just announced this project, and it's so ambitious, it sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Really?
Yeah, we're talking about the Stargate Project,
Yeah.
$500 billion to put the U.S. at the front of the AI revolution.
And this isn't just some like far-off dream. This is like actually happening. We're talking data centers in Texas,
Yeah.
big companies like OpenAI, Oracle, they're all involved. This thing's in motion.
It is. It's like someone just like hit the fast forward button on the future.
Yeah.
So for our deep dive today, we've got a bunch of news articles and financial reports and stuff from the tech community. So we're talking Forbes, The Verge, CBS News, the whole thing.
Sounds good.
Our mission to figure out like what the Stargate Project is, why does it matter, and what does it mean for like all of us?
Yeah, because this isn't just like another tech story. It could like change the whole world.
Yeah.
But let's start with the basics. What basics this Stargate project?
Okay, so picture this, January 21st, 2025, Trump's back. But this time he's with like the biggest names in tech. Sam Altman from OpenAI, Larry Ellison from Oracle Masayoshi's son from SoftBank.
Wow.
And they announced this huge vision, make the U.S. the champion of AI, beat China.
Ambitious.
Yeah. And their plan starts with a ton of infrastructure, $100 billion. Just the first investment to build these massive data centers in Texas. It's like they're building the foundation for AI.
Yeah, like a nervous system for the AI of the future.
I like that. So rows and rows of servers all crunching data day and night. It's like hard to even imagine how big that is.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me, they're saying this will create over 100,000 new jobs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a huge boost to the economy, especially for something as like advanced as AI.
Totally. And those jobs are just the start. This project could affect like the whole economy. Think about healthcare, manufacturing, finance, even the arts. AI could change everything.
So we're talking like a complete shift in how we live, work, everything.
Exactly. It's a paradigm shift.
But let's look at the people involved. This isn't just the government. It's like the biggest tech companies in the world.
Yeah, it's a huge collaboration.
So we've got OpenAI, the people behind ChatGPT. They're the brains. Then there's SoftBank, the money people. They're basically funding this whole thing. And then Oracle, they're the muscle behind the cloud, making sure everything actually works.
And then you've got MGX.
Right, MGX. They're managing the money, making sure it stays on track. Like the boring but important stuff.
Yeah, you'd need that.
It's like they put together like the Avengers of tech, each one with their own special skills.
A dream team.
Exactly. And they need to be a dream team because this is huge. Even with all this money and brain power, this is going to be hard to pull off.
It is.
We're talking about a project that's supposed to cost $500 billion by 2029. The Verge even wrote an article asking if they can even raise that much money.
Yeah, that's a good question. Can they get the money they need? Especially in an area like tech where things change so fast.
Right. And then there's the technical stuff, actually building this, integrating the systems, developing the algorithms, making sure everything works together.
Yeah, it's a massive undertaking.
It's a gamble for sure, but a gamble that could change the world. That's what makes this so interesting.
It does. So we've talked about what it is and who's involved. Now let's talk about why they're doing this. What kind of future are they trying to build?
Okay, so what's the big picture? What's the impact of the Stargate Project? Stay tuned, because we're going to get into that right after the break. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about like what the Stargate Project is and who's involved.
Right. The basics.
Yeah, but now let's get into the why. Like, what are they trying to do? What kind of future are they building with this thing?
Well, it's kind of like planting a seed, you know, a seed that could grow into this world where AI is like everywhere.
Yeah.
In everything we do, from like the normal stuff to like the crazy stuff.
Okay, I'm listening. Give me some examples. Like, how would this actually work?
So think about healthcare. That's like ready for a change. Imagine AI looking at your medical history, your genes, even your lifestyle. And it can like predict if you're going to get sick before it even happens.
So like a personal health fortune teller?
Yeah, basically. Early detection, personalized treatments. That could be like the normal way things are done.
Wow, okay. What about other stuff, like transportation? How would AI change that?
Self-driving cars, but like way better. Imagine AI controlling all the traffic. So there's no more traffic jams. Your commute is like smooth and easy.
Okay, no more road rage.
Exactly. And deliveries. Forget waiting days for a package. Drones could bring stuff right to you, like instantly.
So everything is faster, more efficient, like we're living in the future?
Yeah, exactly.
But what about the economy? We talked about jobs, but how does this like change the whole U.S. economy?
The potential is huge. Think about factories. AI robots working with people, making things faster, creating new ways to build stuff.
Like a robot coworker.
Right? And finance AI can look at the stock market. like super fast. Find opportunities that humans would miss. We could be talking about a huge economic boom, all thanks to AI.
Okay, so lots of potential benefits, but isn't there a risk? Like, what if we rely on AI too much and it, like, backfires?
That's a great question, and it's something we have to think about. Like, one problem could be control. As AI gets smarter, we need to make sure humans are still in charge.
Right, so we're not just building AI, we're building it responsibly, making sure it helps us,
Mhm.
not the other way around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We need safeguards, rule someone to be accountable if things go wrong.
Like AI with a leash.
Kind of.
Mm.
Another worry is jobs.
Mm.
Yeah, AI could make new jobs, but it could also take away jobs that people have now.
Right.
We need to be ready for that. Invest in training so people can learn new skills for this new AI world.
So it's a balancing act. Using AI, but being careful. Managing the risks. Making sure everyone benefits.
Exactly. And here's where it gets really interesting. The Stargate Project isn't just about technology. It's about global power. Like it's a move on the world stage.
Ooh, I like where this is going. So how does this project affect, like, the whole world? What are the international implications?
Well, think of it this way. The US is basically saying, we're going all in on AI. We want to be number one.
So it's not just about the tech, it's about being the most powerful country.
Right. And that's where things could get tricky.
I'm all ears. Tell me more about this global AI power struggle.
Right. So we're back and we're talking about like this whole global AI power struggle that could happen because of the Stargate project. It's like the US just threw down the gauntlet.
Yeah, they're making a big statement. But remember, other countries, they're not just going to sit around and watch, especially countries that are already investing in AI, like China,
No,
who've
no.
been working on AI for years.
Right, China? They're not going to let the US just take over?
Probably not. This could, like, kick off a whole AI arms race.
Yeah.
Everyone trying to build the best AI. And that could be good or bad, you know?
Yeah. I mean, competition can push everyone to do better, but it could also lead to like more fighting and distrust. Exactly. And don't forget about the companies involved in this. Remember OpenAI, Oracle? They're not just doing this for fun. They want to make money. They want to be the top dogs in AI.
Right. So it's like countries and great companies all competing against each other. It's a mess.
It is. And think about this. What if a small country that doesn't have a big army suddenly gets really good at AI? Like they could become super powerful just from their AI.
Wow, I hadn't thought about that. So this Stargate project isn't just about technology. It's like changing the whole balance of power in the world.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And remember, this is just the beginning. The Stargate project is going to take years to play out. We don't even know what the real impact will be yet.
Okay, so we've talked about the good stuff, the bad stuff, the global power stuff. It's a lot to take in. So what's the big takeaway for our listeners? What should they be watching for as this all unfolds?
I think the main thing is this AI is here to stay. And the Stargate project is just the start.
Huh?
Pay attention to how AI is changing things. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's going to affect all of us.
Yeah, AI is going to be a part of our lives, whether we like it or not. So thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Stargate project. It's been a wild ride. And we'll be back next time to explore another corner of this crazy world.